Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great week. Just wanted to get with you real quick and just kind of show you a little bit more of what we got going on here in Brazil. Okay, so when I say this, some people know this already, but some people are going to think we're crazy. As if we didn't have enough going on in our life. In addition to all the other stuff that we do here in Brazil, Marissa, our oldest daughter, she operates a dog rescue. And right now, we tried to figure this out earlier. There's a dog right there. We tried to figure this out earlier, but I think we have close to 100 dogs right now in our care. And so what this looks like is here in Brazil, there is a huge problem with people abandoning dogs. Marissa has received calls and gone out and rescued dogs that have been puppies mainly, been abandoned, in rural areas, in cardboard boxes. One set of puppies that she rescued was abandoned in the trash pile, inside of a plastic bag. Just all kinds of horrible situations. There's no humane society here. There's no animal shelters, and so basically animals are just living on the street or they're poisoned. It's just very, very sad. And so over the last 6 years, again, we tried to figure out these numbers just to be exact, and so these are not exaggerated numbers at all, but from what we can tell, we have rescued and adopted out close to 300 animals.
We've rescued 300. We've adopted out over 200.
Okay, something like that. And that I think that's a low number.
It's a low number.
But we don't want to exaggerate to make it seem like it's more than it is. But we do know that we have 100 dogs in our care right now. And all the dogs that we've rescued have gotten all their vaccinations, all that kind of stuff. A lot of them, the ones that were old enough, have all been spayed or neutered. But here's the cool thing is Marissa, who is only, is she 22? 22. I guess it'd be good to know how old my daughter is.
How old am I, baby? Just kidding. Let's keep going.
You're 24?
No, 24.
24.
I'm going to be 25 this next month.
No, but, okay, so for her to be her age, she is doing an amazing job at what she's doing with the animal rescue stuff. She raises all of her own money. So basically, she's got people that help pay for food. She has people who send money in for some of the for the vaccination. She has people that send her money for like
medicine,
medical stuff. And we've got veterinarian friends who give us things. We've got pet shops that donate anything from dog houses to food to flea medicine to. And she's done this basically on her own. She's a part of over 30 dog rescue groups here in Brazil. So with all the success we've had with the orphan care, work with the kids, like in Vila Zumbi, and then with Marissa, with her success and what she's doing with the animal rescue, we wanted to merge both of those things together. And so one thing that we've started to do, and actually just even this past week, we had a local orphanage contact us. They know about the dog rescue stuff, and they know what we're trying to do with our ministry, with orphan care, spreading the gospel, all that kind of stuff. And so they had actually contacted us and said they had 2 groups of kids that they would like to send out to us to help do stuff with the dogs. Because basically orphan care is this, and you've got these orphanages with the kids in them, and everything's about the kids, and kids are getting all the attention and all that kind of stuff, which is good, but it's not healthy for everything to be about them. And so one of the things that we're able to do with the dog rescue stuff is we're able to bring the kids here and have them actually care for an animal who has been abused, abandoned, and is very, very therapeutic for the kids. So even just this last week, or last couple of weeks, we've had 2 different groups of kids come out from one of the local orphanages to help here at the camp?
So we came up with a few things for them to do. Obviously, they walked the dogs, they gave them baths, they got to brush them, just kind of hang out with dogs. Some of these kids have never had that experience. It was really sweet to watch how caring that they were with the dogs. And so we also did some projects too. We were able to make some tire beds, which is something our dogs love. The kids got to paint those. I did not realize how few kids actually ever use spray paint because they need to have some practice, but that was fun. And then we also did some dog toys. We made some dog toys out of rope and stuff, and so it was really fun and having them out here. And like one of the house moms that came, she actually told me that when they told her that she was going to be the one in charge, she was like, "But I'm afraid of dogs. I don't want to go." So she was one of the first ones. She's like, "Can I please give the puppies baths? I want to do that." And so that she was able to kind of overcome her fear too. So it was fun. I enjoy it because I love animals. Anybody who knows me, if you don't know I love dogs, then you do not know who I am. So, but I love it. So it's been fun. I try to help Marissa as much as I can, taking care of them too. So, and being part of it. But so having the kids here was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I love that part.
Cool. Well, anyway, just a quick video today. Just wanted to kind of give you guys a glimpse of some of the other things that we have going on besides the orphan care, ministry to the kids in some of the favelas, our pastoring the church, all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, like we didn't have enough going on already.
Crazies.
So we got this too, and it's just really cool to see how God has taken something. To me, this is the blessing part of it. Is that sure, like when we're in the orphanages or we're in one of the favelas or even at the church, it's like we're ministering to a certain group of people. But with Marissa, with her starting this dog rescue stuff and just how successful she is, I mean, she's a big deal here in Curitiba. Believe it or not, she's very popular. People know who she is. People call her, reach out to her. Like she posted something about a dog that was needing help just a couple weeks ago, and just like within an hour of the post being up, it had 10,000 views or something like that. It was craziness. And so she's definitely given us an opportunity to reach out to a totally different group of people that we would have never ever had an opportunity to share our faith with, to talk about Christ with, to just share the gospel with. And so the fact that she's a success at that, it just opens up a whole new door for us. And so anyway, we just thought it was important that you guys knew that was also a part of what we were doing here. But that's it.
But that's why Marissa has so many pictures of dogs on her Facebook.
Again, this is Rissa's deal. To be honest with you, I was kind of opposed to it when she started getting into it. Because it does encroach into my space with silence. There's always dogs barking somewhere, but anyway, man, she's just doing such an amazing thing in the fact that we're able to not only reach out to a different group of people like in the rescue community, but also the people who are adopting the dogs. I mean, just in the last year, I know that we've adopted out just in the last year over 100 dogs just in 1 year. I know that for a fact. And so that's 100 families that we've been able to meet, share our story with, because everybody wants to know.
That's exactly.
Why are you guys here? Why would you leave the United States and come here and live in the jungle and do what you're doing? And boom, it just opens the door for us to share about how good God is to us, how he called us here, and still that doesn't make sense to people. And it just gives us an opportunity to share our faith and just to let them know, our life is not our own, it's his. So it's been good. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate everybody who supports us. I'll go ahead and put in the description link to Marissa's Facebook page and all that kind of stuff. That way you guys, if you're not friends with her, you can go ahead and do that. Kind of keep up with her and what she's doing. Also, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for our new website. And that way you guys can keep in touch with us. But I guess that's it.
Must love dogs.
Anyway, love you
Love
guys.
you guys.
A great rest of the week, and we'll see you probably here next week on the vlog.
Not in this car. Last video I'm doing in the car.
No. We do. Okay, listen. We do this in the car because everywhere else there's like dogs barking. There's kids.
There's dogs in the car too.
Yeah, but this dog's not barking. I mean, there's
This
dogs
is
barking
we
everywhere.
just rescued this one today, actually, so he hasn't even gotten to go inside.
And we literally just pulled up to the house and haven't even gotten out yet. But this is like our little studio because it's quiet.
People, tell him you want to see something
No.
besides us in the car.
Yeah, but this is not about. Anyway, whatever. Okay, we'll see.
Love you, Jim.
Talk later. Bye. And subscribe, okay? If you're not a subscriber to our channel here, make sure that you do it.